Hello you guys, welcome back to another story time. This is when I crashed the car. If you're my future bae, don't let me drive. If my future boyfriend's seeing this, don't let me drive. You know, I'm a little bit better now, but I still hate driving. So let's set the scene. Let's take this back years ago. I'm 21 years old. This is when I was 17 and learning how to drive. Everyone knows how it goes when you start learning how to drive, right? You start in a parking lot. You start with, this is how you turn a car on. This is the brake. This is the gas. This is all that. So the person teaching me was my dad. We would always go to what I call like a business park. I feel like this term might vary depending on where you're from. I don't know. I'm from California. Business parks are like areas that have like a lot of parking space. It's just like building, parking lot, building, parking lot, building, parking lot. But it's like an area with multiple, right? Because there's just a bunch of random businesses, like corporate businesses, car businesses, whatever. And so when you go after 5, it's empty because, you know, people who work corporate, who work business, they get off at 5, right? So that's where I would go to practice. So this particular summer day was no different. We go to a business park, about the same business park. And, you know, we just go around in circles. He's like, go around the building, go around these spots. Like I just get the feel with like no one involved, you know, because I'm just starting. And actually, let me not say everyone gets the experience, because I actually remember a lot of my friends who got the license like before 16 or like leading up to 16, because remember I was 17, said they had like instructors. I have no instructor. I had my dad to teach me. So maybe this is where he went wrong. No, I'm playing. But I feel like I have to preface this for the story to make sense by explaining the scenery just a little bit more, even though we already got the business park down area, right? So the particular one I would always practice in was like a little leveled from the next one. So it was like the parking lot, the building, and then it was like kind of a little hill, and then the next one, right? Nothing crazy, pretty normal. So we're just driving around. My dad's turn here, go left, park in this spot, go here. So y'all know how it is. If you had your parents teach you to drive, they are so dramatic. Like sometimes I wonder what if it would have been different if I had like an instructor and signed up for all those classes and had someone who's made for the job and made for the patience, because parents are just so dramatic. But because of this story, maybe I understand why he's a little dramatic. So I'm coming around the corner of the building. My dad's like, park there. So I pull into the parking lot, into the parking spot. I have to mention, this parking spot was facing the next business park, right? Which was down the hill. So he goes, pull into there, let's just practice parking, park. So on accident, instead of pressing on the brake, I pressed on the gas. It happens to the best of us. So I pressed on the gas, I did. While I said we're facing a hill, when I tell y'all the car jumped over the curb. Oh my God. It's not even funny. It was so scary, honestly, but it's just, the car jumps over the curb. I'm like, oh shit. My dad's like, I said, use the brake, blah, blah, blah. We zoom. I hit the brake. Y'all. So this is like the hill. We're about like halfway down. I hit it like halfway down. And we're just like, my dad's like, just put it in park and turn the car off. And y'all know how if you're parked at an angle, the car moves a little bit. So I'm like, okay. So I put it in park, and then I turn the car off, and when I'm letting off the brake, I start ah! My dad's like, chill, fool. Like, it's just, that's just what happens when you're parked at an angle. I'm like, oh. So I do that. My dad's just looking at me like. So we get out the car, shut the doors, and we just walk back up the hill to where, you know, there's cement and we're not in dirt. And yeah. Yo! My dad's like, mind you, how I said it was on a hill. So my dad's like, we can't reverse this shit. Like, I just gotta call whatever, they have to tow it. I'm like, dang, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So he gets to calling on the phone to, you know, so they can come and pick up the car. I'm just sitting there like, oh my God. It's crazy how I'm late, right? Because I'm 17, about to turn 18 in a few months, and I'm just learning how to drive. And most people go after as soon as they can, and I never really wanted to because I didn't like driving. I still don't like driving, and I'm like, dang, I literally waited later, and I still literally suck. Like, what? And mind you, I was feeling a whole range of emotions because I was like scared, because I was hella scary. I'm like, bro, if I went all the way down the hill, the car could have tumbled and me and my dad could, like, oh my God, like, I was just in shock. But then also I was like, wow, this is so funny. Like, I literally took a picture. Oh my God, I don't have it on this phone anymore, but I took a picture of the car and how it looked, and I sent it to my cousin. And I was like, I just crashed the car. And she was like, what the fuck? And then I don't know. I was feeling kind of scared because my dad is very good at concealing his emotions, but I don't know why I was scared because also he's very chill. But then I didn't know if my mom was, I didn't know if someone was gonna be mad at me for doing this. So I was just like, so yeah, so we have to wait around and do nothing. I swear, I think we had to wait like almost an hour for the little Mater truck to come and get it. So yeah, the guy came. He was just like, oh, what happened? Well, if you look at the scene, you can kind of tell. Basically, I'm just like, oh, just teaching my daughter how to drive. She accidentally hit the gas instead of the brake. He's like, oh, it's fine, honey. My daughter is learning how to drive. I'm just like, this is so embarrassing. And basically, the little tow truck just, he latches it on the back of the car, pulls it back up into the parking lot. Yeah, and the car looks like so goofy, like it looks so dusty from the dirt and like woodsy, and I'm just like, wow. Wow! I forgot to mention, wait, I told you guys all the emotions I was feeling during it, but I'm literally a Scorpio. I'm literally a water sign, if you guys didn't know that already. And I forgot, I literally started crying. I cried while we were waiting for the tow truck guy because I felt embarrassed and like, oh my God, I suck at driving. How am I gonna get my license? And that's a whole nother story, y'all. I'm one of those people who failed as many times as I could. I failed twice, and then I finally got my license on my third try. If you guys want that story time of how it took me forever to get my license, I will come with that one too. But I was just being dramatic and I started crying. My dad was like, well, what are you crying for? Like, it's fine. He's a Capricorn. Capricorn and Scorpio relationship, am I right? Yeah, that was before the tow truck guy came. He came, he pulled the car up. The car was cool, it was drivable, and we drove home. And I swear, I was afraid to get behind the wheel for like another month. I was not having it. I was not having it. And my parents were just like, all right. But yeah, I was literally being so dramatic because I cried and stuff. Literally no one cared and everyone thought it was funny. Also, y'all think it's funny? No, literally, if my family sees this, I literally remember that next Thanksgiving, that was like 2 months later, that was like, I was like the butt of the joke the whole Thanksgiving. Have you guys seen the picture of when Alicia crashed the car? Like, all right now. But yeah, guys, I've had my license for 3 years now. I got it when I was 18. I'm 21 now, and I still hate it. And I would still rather pay someone for gas, be passenger princess, plan all the plans, and somebody else drives except me. I still can't parallel park to save my life unless you want me to be out there for 30 minutes trying to figure it out. So, yeah. If anybody else is SpongeBob, cannot drive, don't be discouraged. It may have taken me 3 times to get my license, and I crashed the car. And the first time I ever drove, I literally backed into a trash can hella hard and made it fall over. But it's okay. Cause, well, yeah, you'll get over it. You'll get over it. Oh my God, y'all. And you know how I said it was like in a business park area? The funniest thing too was like it was like just nature. But like, y'all know how business park does have like nice stuff around. So there was like a pretty nice bush that I kind of ran over when I crashed the car. And tell me why, like the area where I crashed, and there was a camera right there. My dad was like, should I like go and tell them what happened? Or are they just gonna come in Monday and see a destroyed bush and wonder what happened? I'm actually so embarrassed if those people at whatever company that was come in Monday morning and they looked at that security footage and they saw me crash the car. They saw me cry because I crashed the car, and they saw all that. Like, I know they had a good ass laugh Monday morning. You're welcome. You're welcome. So yeah. But you know what? That's the only time I've crashed. I'm one of those drivers who stayed like a good driver even through the 3 years. Like, I've never gotten a ticket. I don't speed. I don't do crazy stuff. So yeah, you would honestly probably hate me if you saw me in the street. One time, someone literally harassed me because I came to a complete stop at a stop sign, like, literally. And then I started crying when I went home. Yeah, I stopped. I made a complete stop at a stop sign. And then when I did that, this big truck behind me started honking at me and high beaming me. Like, why are y'all so mean? I'm just a water sign. I'm just a girl. Jeez. So yeah. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Please follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Alicia Milan. Those platforms low-key be hearing previews of these stories or some of these stories before YouTube does, so you don't want to miss me on there. Very active, so do that. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for listening to this funny, ridiculous story, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!